The 2026 Toyota Fortuner pushes forward with a stronger sense of identity, blending the rugged reliability that made it famous with a more refined and tech-forward personality. Toyota clearly understands that the modern SUV buyer wants toughness, but not at the expense of comfort or sophistication. With the new model, the Fortuner evolves rather than reinvents itself, staying true to its roots while stepping confidently into the future. It feels like the company answered the long-standing wishes of its loyal base while also preparing the vehicle for a much broader audience. One of the biggest talking points is the updated exterior design. The 2026 Fortuner carries a more athletic, sculpted look that gives it a commanding presence on the road. The sharper LED headlamps, revised grille, and aggressive bumper design all work together to deliver a more premium appearance. Toyota's designers kept the Fortuner's muscular stance intact, but they refined the edges and proportions enough to give it a more modern, internationally appealing silhouette. The slightly wider track and subtly altered body lines help it look both tougher and more elegant at the same time, which is a tricky balance to achieve. Inside, Toyota made noticeable improvements that give the 2026 Fortuner a more upscale feel. The cabin layout is cleaner, more ergonomic, and far more intuitive than previous versions. Soft touch materials, a redesigned dashboard, and updated switchgear raise the perception of quality. The larger touchscreen, now offering smoother graphics and improved responsiveness, brings the interior up to modern expectations. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a digital driver display, and a premium sound system work together to create an environment that feels far closer to luxury than the Fortuner has ever been before. Passengers also benefit from improved seat cushioning and better noise insulation, making long drives more enjoyable. Toyota continues to build on its reputation for mechanical dependability with the powertrain options for 2026. The familiar 2.8-liter turbo diesel returns, but with refined tuning and smoother low-end torque delivery. Drivers will immediately notice better throttle response and reduced vibrations, especially at higher speeds. For markets where gasoline options remain popular, the 2.7-liter petrol variant still provides dependable performance, though most buyers gravitate toward the diesel for its strength and efficiency. Toyota's engineers also focused on improving fuel economy across the lineup, giving the SUV a more balanced mix of power and practicality. The 2026 Fortuner's ride and handling also see meaningful improvements. Toyota reworked the suspension tuning to offer a smoother, more controlled experience on rough roads without losing the off-road toughness that defines the SUV. Whether it's potholes, gravel paths, or long highway journeys, the Fortuner now feels more composed and less jittery than before. Off-road performance remains a major selling point, with features like a strong ladder frame, 4x4 capability, terrain modes, and a locking differential continuing to deliver the kind of confidence drivers expect. It may have become more comfortable, but it still behaves like a proper body-on-frame SUV when pushed into challenging terrain. Safety tech takes a big step forward for 2026 with Toyota Safety Sense becoming standard across more trims. Features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert make the SUV feel well equipped for modern driving conditions. The improved camera system and parking sensors also help reduce the stress of navigating tight urban areas. Toyota clearly aimed to give drivers more peace of mind without making the tech feel intrusive or complicated. Practicality remains one of the Fortuner's strongest qualities. The 3-row seating setup, enhanced cargo capacity, and multiple storage compartments make it a great companion for families and long-distance travelers. The improved air conditioning system cools the cabin faster, which is especially valuable in hotter climates. Foldable third-row seats open up generous cargo space when needed, giving the SUV plenty of flexibility. Overall, the 2026 Toyota Fortuner is a smart and thoughtful update to an already successful formula. It doesn't chase trends or try to be something it's not. Instead, it builds on strengths, durability, capability, and reliability, while adding enough comfort, technology, and style to satisfy modern SUV buyers. It feels more refined, more confident, and more complete, making it one of the most well-rounded choices in its segment. For anyone who wants a vehicle that can handle everyday urban life and still rise to the occasion when adventure calls, the 2026 Ford